Welcome back, guys. We are officially 6 weeks and 6 days out to the 2024 World Powerlifting Championships. Thanks for tuning in to episode 3, or is it 4, of my Road to World series. So today, let's take a sneak peek into my competition, give you the classified inside scoop on my training, and lastly, we're going to finish off with an overlooked tip to help you become a more consistent squatter. Here are the ops. So this is the list of athletes I will be competing against in Lithuania. You'll notice that there are currently 35 lifters registered, and the ones that have an R beside their name are on the reserve list, so they will not actually be competing in Lithuania unless someone from their country drops out and they get a call up to represent their respected nation. I am currently listed 7th on the nominations, and how that works is beforehand your country will submit your nomination total, and it has to be within, I believe, the last 12 months. And the heavy favorite right now is Russell Orhe, coming in with an 860 kilogram total, which I believe is around 18 kilos over the world record, which Delaney Wallace set at Sheffield. We have Urans, who is a killer from Great Britain. His training has been looking great, and he recently hit an 823.5 kilo total this year, I think, at the Euros. And Aharo has the massive deadlift. You can never count him out because he pulls in the 800s, and he will be pulling for a podium spot. That is something I'll put a lot of money on. Yanis is another killer from France. He had a really good showing at the last Arnold's. And my goal right now is to land on the podium, because this year's World Championships is going to be a qualifier for next year's World Games in China. And I believe to qualify, you have to land on the podium. So it's going to be competitive. As you see, the top 9 nominations here are all over 800 kilos. I'm very excited to battle out with all these great athletes come June. Yesterday we had a pretty good day. We had a 5x3 at 495 pounds on squats. My adductor tolerated the load well. As I was warming up, it felt a bit sore, but by the time I got to my working sets, the soreness was basically gone, and I accidentally sunk my last rep on my 5th set. On my 5th set, and felt no pain, which was amazing. So I think this adductor is going to be good to go by the time Worlds rolls around. And deads, we had a good day too. We had the 5x5 at 595 pounds, so basically 600. You can see for yourself and let me know how you think it moved. So we are moving in the right direction. Today is bench. We got, is it a 6x4 at 325 pounds? So a little bit of a volume increase from last week if you saw last week's episode. That was a very sloppy first set, but I'm gonna clean that up. Longer pauses, a bit more control, and I'm better than that. On Friday, we got a pretty big day ahead as well, as we got, I believe it's doubles or triples at 525 pounds for squats. We'll see how my adductor takes that. And then on deads, we got, I think it's a 5 or 6x2 at 660 pounds. I'm excited. It's a big week for my training this week, and it's really going to set me up well for the rest of this prep as we start to slowly get into the peaking phase. As promised, we're going to finish off by talking about how you can make your squat a little more consistent. So often overlooked is the importance of having a very consistent walkout and setup in your squat. So when it comes to powerlifting, it's always important to approach every lift with consistency. This is going to help to set you up for success. So I often see, especially newer lifters, people have walkouts all over the place, unstable walkouts. So I want to take you through a simple 3-step approach, which is going to make your walkout the same every time. It's going to set you up for success as you get into your squat. So let's get right into it. All right, let's talk consistent squat walkout. So first things first, you want to wedge your back into the barbell to create tension. From here, you want to push your hips forward and stand directly straight up. From here, what you're going to do is with your dominant foot, take a step directly back. Now with the opposite foot, step back to match it. And with the dominant foot, square up to make your squat stance even and comfortable. And now you're ready to go. Brace and hit your squat. And just like that, you're going to ensure you're having a consistent walkout, which is going to set your squat up for success every time. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. If there's any topics you want me to cover, let me know in the comments. I have lots of cool new merch and apparel. Head on over to kfmerch.com and cop some new KF Athletics. Train hard, train smart, see results, and we will catch you next time.